Hello, everyone. This is Cassandra Williamson. I am coming to you from downtown Williamson, West Virginia. Some of you may remember that thing back there in the back behind me, Dandy's. How many have been there back in the day, right? Back in the day, but I don't know if it's still open or not. I have no clue. But anyway, well, all right. So hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to turn the camera around first. I got to find a shady spot here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to look around downtown, okay? Let me do the back triple camera. Allow access. Okay, we got that. Now, so here we are. Uh, I don't know the name of this little street. Oh, it's Court Street. Okay, so we're at Court Street, and this is the coal house I've been telling everyone about. So, by the way, my name is Cassandra Williamson, and I am coming to you from Williamson, West Virginia, which is Mingo County, which is where I was born 66 years ago. My God, it seems like such a long time ago. You can see the flood wall off in the distance right there. We'll go walk up that in just a minute because I want to look at the river from there. But I did want to go in and talk to somebody at the Chamber of Commerce. This is the Mingo County Chamber of Commerce, okay? This little town. It's the coal house built in 1933, folks. 1933. The National Register of Historic Places. And that's Chief Mingo over there. I'm sure he didn't look like that. But and he sure wouldn't be standing in the spraying water in fountain anyway. But anyway, so here we are. I'm gonna go walk in and say hi. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing all right. Oh, it feels good in here. Yeah, this is the Tug Valley Chamber of Commerce. Wow. So let's see what we have in here, folks. I'm live, by the way, on a live stream. So if you wanted to say something about the chamber or the county or the city, you're more than welcome to do so. Okay. Do you mind if I do? All right. So you need to come into town, check out Williamson, check out all the trails. There's a lot of stuff going on around here. It used to be the heart of the $1 billion coal field. Well, that's changed just a little bit. So right here, these look like etches and sketches of Hatfields and McCoys. I don't know which one's which. That's Devil Anse, Hatfield, and that's the McCoy. Right size McCoy, yeah. Okay. Right there is a sketch of Devil Anse Hatfield, the one this thing was all about, fighting over a pig and a girl after the Civil War. One was Confederate, one was Union, and they kind of hated each other, especially whenever their children decided to get hitched. But this is the Chamber of Commerce, folks. Tug Valley Chamber of Commerce. And you got all this railroad stuff down in here. Norfolk and Western Railroad. It says built in 1948. Oh, that's the shop. Okay, Roanoke shop. Hatfields and McCoys, Williamson Daily News. Look at that. This is what it's all about. So if you can come into town, come in here, you're looking for a little excursion with like ATVs, UTVs, whatever. There's all kinds of trails around here. Lots of trails. And come in and enjoy your time here because this is the place it seems like a lot of people go if they want to build some of that camaraderie among their businesses and stuff. Let me see. This is I am a midden legend, mudden legend. Oh, a mudden legend. Okay, what's a mudden legend? That must be ATV stuff in the mud piles. I don't know. I do not know. Candles and some portraits here, all kinds of things. Oh, look, that doesn't look like here though. Neither does that. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to show you all what was inside the Chamber of Commerce. I know I've been talking about it for quite a while. Hope you can hear me all right. I think I got my microphone on. Yeah. And here is Hatfield McCoy feud stuff, and the Coal House, Rock House, Buffalo Mountain, Devil Ants, Hatfield McCoy Trails, Buffalo Mountain again, Hatfield McCoy Trails. Anyway, this is what you find here in Williamson, West Virginia. Used to be a lot more going on here, but now it's just bars, courts, lawyers, and bars, restaurants. I would say this, and since my last name is Williamson, and this my family actually is the one who had this land before all this was here. Driving around town, I really do think we're going to have to take the thing back over. It's falling apart. So I told that to the editor of the newspaper here in town the other day, or last week. He said, "Look, now y'all aren't doing good here. We're going to fix this again." So I wanted to show you this. Come through here, just show you what was here. A few little things. I've got the West Virginia brochures, travel guides, and all that kind of stuff in here. Stop in. This is on Main Street and Court, I think. 2nd Avenue and Court. Been a long time. Murphy's used to be over there. Hobbs used to be over there. Sears down on the end. I think that building's being sold. Taylor Jewelry down that way. I remember. Thank you. So he didn't want to talk. So here we are. Anyway, this is the wild, wonderful town of Williams, Virginia. That's the Mingo County Courthouse. Chief Mingo and people walking around in the post office down there in the Mountaineer Hotel. That's what that is. I'm going to turn around and go this way. Then we're going to walk over to the flood wall because that was being built when I left. So this First National Bank, it used to be the Williamson Bank, which was started by Benjamin and Wallace Williamson, the father and son. Benjamin was the father, Wallace was the son. They started the town basically, and the bank, and owned their mining businesses, owned all the minerals, and probably still do. I don't get any of that. So that's not part of my, they were cousins, not direct lines in that sense. So the Veterans Memorial, let me see, I'd love to have something larger than this around here, but it probably needs to be on the other side of the river. So Community Trust Bank, all that stuff down that way. So we're going to walk down towards the library, which is on the corner down here. I spent many days and nights, evenings in this library. And used to be a lady by the name of Miss Henry, who was the librarian here. And fascinating. Karate and jitsu there. Jiu-jitsu. Aha. The 1 hour cleaner is no longer there. For those of you who are looking, it actually is just law offices. Law offices on the corner is the GD Pool City Insurance Company. That's been here for like forever. So this is I'm gonna walk up here, and I think the health department is in here now too. Williamson Public Library, the health department, library return. Oh, got to pull my pants up. I think basically it's changed a lot. Whew. Oh, I'm just live talking to a bunch of people. The library used to be last century. I mean, I spent many days in that place. But right now it says closed. How long has the library been closed or just lunch? They closed for lunch. Oh, okay. Is Miss Henry around or she passed away? Miss Henry? I can't think who it was, to be honest. Okay. So, do you mind if I walk back there? All right. You need to hold that. It's just set it right there for me. I start running. Hey, everybody, I'm going to put this in a basket while they scan it. There you go. All right. Okay, everybody. I hope I didn't make you too sick. Didn't get irradiated. Thank you. So here, I'm walking into the library, and I'm going to tell you how I lived in here as a kid. Holy cow. Hasn't changed a whole heck of a lot. Was maybe the Williamson Public Library. The Wolf Pack. Look at all of this. Majorettes up there. Oh, when that was. Anyway, hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Hey, I'm live on a Facebook post. I'm just walking around town showing. I used to come in here as a kid,
Okay.
like last century as a kid. Miss Henry passed away a long time ago, didn't she?
Yeah, a lot of people talk. I never had. I love to be, but a lot of people always talk about Lola was the first.
Lola, Lola Henry. Yeah, she was from Forest Hills.
We talked about it.
Yeah, she was from up in Forest Hills.
Now the seat for the good was before. All right. Is there one before her?
I don't know. When I was here, she was the one.
I get confused, but I know a lot of people always talk very nice about.
Yeah, she was a wonderful lady. And yeah, I've been telling people around town that since I am a Williamson as well, that my family's going to have to take this town back over. It's kind of dilapidated.
It's seen better times, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's some better times.
I hope that they can, they get, better for everyone. That's what you're hoping.
You hope. You're hoping. But anyway, so yeah, I couldn't tell you how many times I spent in all of these books.
I know people always used to be a dance hall in here too.
I'm not that old. Back in the 30s. Back in the 30s as a dance hall? That's new one. I hadn't heard that one.
I believe that's what this used to be before they converted it to, I would say it was in I guess the library after the thing.
Wow. So do you want to say something about it live or no?
I hate to say something wrong about
it. Okay. That's fine. That's
more than welcome to, if you need anything, just let me know. And I can.
I'm not going to go too much further in here. I don't want to get any pictures of anybody or anything like that. I think the security guard walked back that way.
Display cases.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like stuff from the mines and everything. So
yeah.
Those back there.
Probably from the '77 flood.
No, I don't know if we have. Let me see. We'll check and see what.
I was here then. I was a senior and left for the Navy.
We have a lot of mine stuff that has been donated over the years.
Yeah.
Memorabilia.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, Wolfpack, go Belfry.
And when I first started here, someone donated this war ration book.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
So a lot of people just like, to have stuff preserved. So we try to keep them and, show them off for everybody.
That's good. I'm glad you do.
Well,
Whoops. Let me go back to this screen. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that you do because history is important. You have to know where you're from.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, yeah, my goodness, my family all worked in the mines.
Now, we do have some older, we'll have like old pictures from like 77 flood. People like to look at these. It's like the city of Williamson, like the flood wall, coast, all that. That's what we have a lot of.
So everybody watching right now, if you want to come down and learn a little bit more about the history of this town and community here and all that, there's plenty of books here, memorabilia of different kinds, maps and photos and all kinds of stuff.
And I think you saw the old yearbooks up there. Was the Alumni Association lets us display them, so anybody come look at them. The
real McCoy genealogy. It's the real McCoy. There are fake ones apparently.
There is, right.
Fake ones don't live here anymore. They went away.
They went a long way now, haven't they?
Yeah. My family did similar stuff. Sometimes they would change their name. They dropped the S-O-N and we're Williams, and then they dropped the whole thing on the end, just call it William, or Will.
That probably happened a lot throughout the years. I'd say people do it.
Yeah, they did. Robinette's family's around here too. The Robinette family. They used to have a political feud from down Brushy Creek.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them got mad at the other one, so one dropped the E, and they spelled it without the E on the end.
I guess that's one way too.
We're not related to them. See, there's no E at the end. Thank you. What
Hey,
was
you're
your name, by
welcome.
the way?
Joseph.
Joseph?
Yes.
Good
Nice
to
to
meet
meet you. Well,
I'm Cassandra Williams.
it's very nice to meet you. Glad you can stop by today. If you ever
Thank
need anything, just give us a call.
Yeah, I'll come around. I may have to take over back to town again.
Hey, we'll try our best.
Or get somebody in here. See you later,
Have a good
Joseph.
day.
Bye. Okay, thank you. I've been telling everybody that I'm part of the Williamson family that started this place, this town. We may have to take it back over. Y'all are screwing it up. It's falling apart around here. What happened to this place? All it is banks, bars, and courts. Jeez. Yeah, I was here. I grew up here in the middle of last century. See y'all later. All right, here, over here's the flood wall. Let's go walk up on this flood wall. Let's see what we can get into up here on the flood wall, folks. All right, here we go. This is First Avenue, and now I'm walking up on the flood wall. You know, I don't think I may have been up here a long time ago. Don't know. We'll find out though. I don't want to get these people in the video. So, oh, okay. Oh my goodness, y'all. Phew, getting over that. Hold on, I gotta pull my pants back up. Gotta put that there for a second. Okay, I know you can hear me. So anyway, what you're looking at now is the Tug River, folks. The Tug River, and there's the Harvey Street Bridge. That's Kentucky across the way. And this is the flood wall built after the 77 flood. Oh, and now you can see a little bit of the town around here from up a little higher. So that's the library. I was just in there. And my car's parked down there on Court Street. And let's see. Walk around some more. This would be a good walk up here. Just getting up the steps though. That's the coal house down there again. Remember, I was telling you about that just a minute ago. So I'm gonna walk around and look across through here. But what you're looking at is a city that has run down pretty much. I mean, it's just crazy how far it's fallen from where it was at one time. This used to be the booming place to go. Everybody was walking around here or over in Pikeville, Kentucky, and bring their families to shop for Christmas and the holidays and go to all the different stores. I remember it as a kid walking around through here. But like I said before, I did spend an awful lot of time in the darn library. I probably read just about everything in there. That's the funny part. Oh, goodness. So here is the Harvey Street Bridge again. And we'll go up high so you can see what I'm talking about. And the flood wall. That's just amazing. People do take some raft trips or canoe trips down the river now. I think there are tours and you can rent boats or something like that somewhere, but that wasn't here when I was growing up. That's all new now that the coal industry has kind of gone into hiding, literally. So this is part of the flood wall system in Williamson. And one of my other episodes, I think I showed everyone this, what we're talking about here. A lot of the city here changed whenever they built the four lane. The four lane that went through, it goes over through there, the 119, Highway 119. And it goes crosses the river down there and goes into West Virginia. And then it kind of weaves back and forth across the river going in and out of Kentucky and West Virginia. But That's the Mighty Tug River I keep telling you about on various shows. And here we are. So I'm gonna walk back down this stairs, the set of stairs, and go back to my car. But I hope you enjoyed the trip around town. If you'd like me to go check out other places, let me know. I know some people grew up here who are watching and who have watched in the past. But you're more than welcome to ask me to go check on something or just send a text message to me or a message inside the body of this video. And if you remember something, you'd like to see it, I don't mind going and taking a look since I'm here. This is my way out of the house and gives me a break from taking care of the family and stuff. And I get to interact with people just to show you how much, people don't say anything directly to me. They never do, and they never have, which is surprising for a lot of people who don't live here. And the people here are overwhelmingly decent people. Yeah, there are crazies around here. There sure are a lot of crazy people. And so, yeah, that's just the way it is. So anyway, here's back to my car. Whew. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you this evening sometime.